Yes. Um, hey, so do you have an account, uh, Mr. Gopal?
Sorry?
Play on this place called Google's. Do you play here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes.
Okay, and I
I play with the computer generally.
oh, you
That's
play with the computer. Do you play the beginner bot or basic bot?
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
Basic.
Do you
Yeah.
have a username there, Mr. Gopal?
Yeah, GOPALRAD, Gopal Rad. RAD. GOPALRAD. Yeah, that's it.
Bad. That is actually Julius also plays at that rating. So okay, for 1 year you've done so well. Wow, if you have a rating like that within 1 year, that's pretty good. That's pretty good going. That's very good.
Yeah. Oh, not bad then. I didn't know. I didn't know about the how the ratings go and all that. So I've been playing for some time now.
We have another person, Niharika. Okay, let's say Niharika as well. Niharika, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Niharika, where are you from? From.
Um, I'm here with both my kids. They would be attending the session. Myra and Arman. We're from Canada.
Messaged me about 3 or 4 times. Hello, Myra. I'm so sorry I didn't respond to you quickly, but thank you so much for your messages. Myra, yes. I remember Myra. That's Myra, right? The girl who was messaging me on my email
Yes.
platform.
Yes, yes.
And Myra is about 11, is that right? She's 11 years old.
She's 10.
And her brother, or is it sister?
It's a brother, 7.
Oh, wow, 7. Okay. Okay, 7. Let's see how it goes. And Myra, do you play on Woogles? Do you play on this program called Woogles?
No,
How do you play Scrabble, Myra? You gonna
on Scrabble Go.
on Scrabble Go? Okay, there is this another program called Woogles, which is where like most of the competitive players play. So as you can see on the, sorry, I just increased my volume. The volume thing is not going away from my screen. Why is this thing going away from my screen? But basically, oh, now it's gone. Mm. So this place called Woogles, I even, in fact, Gopal, did you get the message for my like tournament? I sent you a link called Woogles Sunday Sixes. Gopal, did you see that as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
I didn't see that one, but I saw the message with was forwarded in the Karnataka Scrabble Association's group. Yeah, that's where I saw.
okay, but I just sent you a
Yeah.
message on the messaging platform.
Okay.
There's a section called messages. What's your name? What's your name? The girl from Canada. What's her name? Sorry, I forgot your name, darling.
Myra.
Myra. Myra. That's right. Myra, you did you see it as well? Messaging system. There is a link I sent you.
I'll check for her once. No, I have only this meet link. I can check one more time. 1 second, please. Hmm. Um,
Paul, were you able to open that link that I've just sent you? It's
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's there. The Woogles.io club. That's the one.
Yeah. So we play on Sundays there. So
Okay.
some of your players from India also join me. Like from the Suki.
At what time? What time on Sundays?
Sundays at 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
4
Okay. So
p.m.
that means I guess it'll be you're ahead, I think. No,
No,
Sri
no,
Lanka is ahead
same.
by half an hour.
No, no,
Or
same time as India. Same time as India.
same time. Okay.
So we
Okay.
play
So
for
4 p.m.
3 hours. Each game is half an hour, but you can play however many games you want to. You don't need to play all six. You can come in at game two,
Great, great,
and we collect the
great.
data for the entire month over like 24 games, and we figure out who wins. But there is some level of formality. We play to the every half an hour. And also, I'll be doing a call on that day as well. While playing, we'll be discussing the games, so you can come and say hello. Do you know Suki and do you
Yeah, that's
know
good.
Meja Bean? I don't know whether you play the other players. There are two players from India. They play as well. Two ladies who around about your age. Um, you see the link?
Um, no, not yeah, yeah, yet. Just a moment. She'll open it.
Okay. I in fact sent the details on the thing as well on your email, Myra, as well. So if you go check my email, everything is there on the about the tournament as well. So yeah, have you played any tournaments in Canada?
No.
Okay. So who do you play with in Canada? Who do you play with? Like you said, you play on the program, but do you play with any human players?
Yes, she plays with family as well as there are clubs here. So we take her to Scrabble club, and that's where she play with the other people.
Okay. And Myra, are you familiar with like the two-letter words and things like that? Do you study words at all? Do you make efforts to study words? Is that something that you do, Myra?
Yes.
What sort of words have you studied so far?
Uh,
Have you studied like two-letter
like
words? Two-letter words?
5 to 6 letter words.
Okay, all right.
So there's a list of two-letter words that we have. Like I mentioned, that she played with the other players through the clubs here.
Okay,
So they've shared a list of two-letter, three-letter words with us.
okay.
So we have that, and she refers to it's like a cheat sheet, So yeah, so she kind of refers to that as well
Yeah,
while playing.
yeah, that's on my website as well. If you see on my website, Scribbleman, it's there as well. Yeah, so the thing is, like with Gopal, for example, like he just told me his username on this platform called Woogles. Like she really needs to be on this platform because this is where all the competitive players play. And so when I go into
Yeah.
his account, I can straight away, I know his rating. So when I see his rating, I know what sort of standard he is. And it gives me like other
Yeah.
statistics as well, like what his best play is. So I know what sort of standard he is. And I can analyze his games move by move. So this is a game he has played. And then I can clearly identify like what are his needs in terms of his strategy. It'll be so helpful if you can play your games here as well, Myra. Create an account. It's a very safe environment. Lots of kids are there. And then you can also like play here, and then you can see where you can play players who are around the world, play from around the world, and also players who are actually you can play the computer as well. Like for example, Mr. Gopal, he has played against a computer, so this is against a computer. So these are things that you can do if you are on this platform, Myra. So I sent you the link anyways, Myra, to your email, so you can.
Yeah, we are just log. I found Google's up. I'm on the site,
Okay.
just signing up. So yeah, we'll
Okay.
be there.
Okay. So take your time. Today, maybe you can see what the others are doing. I'm going to help Mr. Gopal, and also we have another player from Indonesia. Julius, are you there? Hello, Julius.
Myra is also in there now.
Okay. Yeah, Myra is there, but the thing is, you need to give me something to work with. So I mean, it'll be benefiting her as well because Mr. Gopal and Myra probably are similar level. Um, yeah, so let's discuss what Mr. Gopal has played. Um,
Sure.
her brother also, does he know the basics? What's his name? I forget her brother's name. What's her name?
Arman.
Aman. Does he know the rules and stuff? Does he know the basics?
No, he's learning. He's learning.
Okay,
He
so okay, as you can see, like yeah, I have different players at different levels. So today I can help. I never know who's going to turn up at these sessions. So
okay.
I can help Myra, but maybe the basics, like probably Myra will have to teach him by herself. Okay, this is the basics and stuff. Okay,
Sure.
so
Yeah.
okay, let's start with Myra then, and Mr. Gopal. Okay, what you did here. Who started? Who the computer started trying to create pigeon, and let's see what you did here. Okay, now this is a classic thing that you need to learn, Mr. Gopal, even Myra. On the first turn, when you have a move like this, so the player going first was actually the computer. But in fact, the computer didn't play it the best way. Okay, the computer scored 20 points, as you can see, the score here. Um, the thing is, it's not the best move. Now, does anyone have an idea? Now, Julius, don't answer. Julius is actually quite a good player. But Myra or Mr. Gopal, do you know what is the best way to play pigeon on the first turn? Should he place his tile?
Mm, probably it should be centered equally or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Um, you
On the double word score itself, which you have, should it be centered properly, or
Do you want to play it
is
like
that what
this?
you're trying to say?
Like this?
Yeah, no, towards the center,
Okay.
so that it's equally spaced out on both sides. That sort of a thing. Is that what you're saying?
Um, no, not exactly. That probably is not the most profitable way. Um,
Okay.
Myra, do you have a suggestion?
you could place the P between the two blue squares, the I in the middle, and the G between the two
Which means
blue squares.
G8.
Yeah.
What start with G8 is what she means.
Okay. All right. The thing is, okay, good suggestions, both of you. Now, this is a classic thing you need to learn. Like, yeah, so I have lessons on this. Like, if you're my regular students, I will give you like notes and also like question sheets, but I can give you like a quick hint. So on the first turn, what you should try and do, you should try, okay, let me type this out clearly. The basic objective on a first turn is to play a 5-letter word. Okay, play a 5-letter word or longer. Okay, and then the high scoring consonant is placed on the double letter square. Do you know what the double letter square is?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Where
Yes.
on the first move, how can you get the double letter square?
Place it on the blue square, right?
That's it, the blue. Okay, so
Yeah.
because you can get two things going on at the same time. Not one, obviously the first turn you will get a double word square on the pink square, but if you can get
Yeah.
your high scoring consonant, so on the word pigeon, which is the high scoring consonant for the word pigeon? Which is
P.
P.
isn't it? P is 3 points. So if you can get that
Yeah.
on the double
Yeah.
letter square, you will score more points. And that's 24.
Oh. Yeah.
See it, Myra?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so that's 24. Like, if you can play it other ways, but the way the computer played it, scored less. The computer scored, I think,
Only 20, I think. Yeah.
20. That's right, 20. So that's
Yeah.
less, isn't it? Okay? And then you can play it another way, but it will score you the least. This will score you 18 because none of the letters are doubled before you double the word. Yeah? So the first turn, so this is a strategy, place the high scoring consonant on the double letter square. Okay, so these are like I have lessons on this, I have worksheets on this. So yeah, so that's how the computer should have played. Should have played fission with the p or the double letter square. Okay. Like for example, like with the words with like p, you really don't see the effect of this. But like for example, like if you have a high scoring consonant, like what are the high scoring consonants in a Scrabble set?
Say J.
J.
It's
Myra, what else?
X,
X, Z, that's right, Q. Okay, so with those ones, especially with those ones, so I have another program called Quackle. I'm just going to open it up. I'm going to show you an example where I can do most things on this. So, for example, um,
Blitz.
Blitz.
okay, so can you find a word here on with these letters?
Zoom.
Gopal, can you find a word with these letters?
Zoom.
Zoom. Okay, now
Yeah, Zoom. Yeah,
how will you play Zoom?
Oh no,
Z
yeah.
doesn't reach up
Yes,
there,
you
I think.
can't
Yeah.
use double letter space. Yeah.
Zooms.
Yeah,
What about
it doesn't.
Zooms? Is that a word?
Yeah, zooms can be used NS and then
Yeah. Okay.
zooms
Yeah. So how will you play Zooms?
can
On the
tell
double letter
you can place your Z.
Z on the
That's
double
it.
letter
Yeah.
square.
So if you play with the Z on the double letter square, you score 52 points. See, the effect there is more profound because I'll show you here. So the word Zooms, um, Z-O-O-M-S, but first the 10 for the Z is actually doubled, and then you add the points for the rest. And that is altogether, you add them all, how much do you get first? 10,
26. 26 into 2.
and then you do the 2, yep, that's right, 20 for the double word, sorry, and then
Yeah.
52. You see that effect on
Yeah.
the Z, because it's on the double letter square, it's doubled, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to give a message for Julius because he's been here all 4 weeks, and today is going to be a bit boring for him because he's a bit advanced. Julius, I have this other online class with some other players, but they are a bit more advanced. It will start in about 1 hour time, 1 hour 15 minutes. I'll let you in for that. It should be like a paid class, but it's okay. I'll let you in because you're very regular. So come in 1 hour 15 minutes. You will enjoy that lesson more, Julius. Okay? I will let you in.
What's the time? What's
Uh,
the time?
it's in 1 hour 15 minutes. So I don't know where you are in Indonesia, what time it is. So for me it says 7:16. So at 9 o'clock for me it'll start. So I'll let you in for that one because today is probably not going to benefit you. It's going to be very boring for you because you're a bit advanced. But come in 1 hour 15 minutes. I'll let you in today because you're a regular participant. So okay, come for that. Okay. But you can
Okay.
stay. You don't have to leave, but it'll be boring for you. I'll be discussing these basic stuff. Okay, Julius? You can stay. You can stay, but I'm just
Actually,
thinking I want to help you as well. So you can come then. Okay?
yeah. And just one point because I'll have to drop off in about 10 minutes because this is the first day. So I have not planned my day in time for this. Sorry, I didn't get your name, your Scrabble man. Oh,
My name is Suresh. My name is Suresh.
Suresh. Ah, okay, great, great, great.
Yeah.
So I'll drop off in 10 minutes time. And tomorrow you said there is a tournament, right? At 4 p.m. So
Yeah. You can join there as
I'll,
well.
I'll,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll join there also. Okay.
Okay. Very
Anyway,
good.
continue,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
because today is the first day I have not planned my
No, I
day,
understand. I understand.
accordingly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh, well.
yeah. So
Thanks so much, Suresh. Thanks so much.
no
Anyway,
problem. No
yeah.
problem. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you understand, guys. A lot of I usually try and do something, but people at different stages. So now let's do zooms somewhere else. So let's play the zooms the other way. Um, so if you play it this way, how much will you score there?
52.
No,
No?
because S is on double letter square
Oh.
and S is just 1 point.
Okay.
So you'll get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 10 is 17. 17 into 2.
I think 38.
34.
How much is it?
34? 34, right?
34. So the S has to be doubled now. Um, that's 5, 6, 7, 34. Okay, so that's 17. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's 34. So you see the difference now in the score. Yeah, because you didn't.
Yes.
You simply didn't place it
Yeah,
the
yeah.
right way. You see, you have to be very careful with how you place it. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go back to the game. Now the second turn also there are some strategies. Again, I discussed this in detail. I have exercises. There is a strategy to do this. Now, whenever on the first turn the person plays and then they open up a bowl, okay. Second turn the strategy is to look for next to DLS squares. Okay. What that means?
Yes.
Which is the vowel next to the DLS square?
Oh.
No.
Right.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, and then
yeah.
you have to exploit those openings. Okay, so Mr. Gopal, do you have any idea what you should do there?
Uh,
How much is GRE?
Okay, so again, what you do is you have to place.
maybe you need to you need to put something which will work both ways. Like
That's it. That's it.
suppose.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
So you play. So
yeah,
play the W there, and then play something like
yeah,
win. You see that 22
yeah,
points.
yeah, yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
So because you're getting the W, just as Ms. Gopal said, the W you're getting it both ways, because the W
Yeah,
is on a double.
exactly.
Sorry, it's going to get confusing. W on a double letter square. Okay, I hope you're following. W on
Yeah,
a
yeah,
double letter square. So you made the word win. You also made the word war. So this is where you need to know the two-letter word. So Myra, I hope you're learning the two-letter
yeah.
words. Yeah, you know this word called war. Do you know this word?
What?
W-O.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so if you don't know your two-letter words, you can't do these tricks. So only you have about 126, 27, 127 two-letter words. So it will be, it's very necessary for things like this. So when you played win, how much does win score? Just that word.
Double letters. So 4 twos are 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Polite request. I would really like to get
Myra,
okay.
okay.
So because yeah, okay, okay. You can participate as well. Are you playing as well? Sorry.
Yeah, I actually play with her, so that's why I'm like, okay, sitting with her because I'm her partner in.
Yeah, because
for this.
mom is there, the child won't say anything, so I have to ask her.
Yeah.
Sure,
She's
no
a
problem. I'll
friend.
make her talk.
Okay.
I'll let her talk.
Okay, so so that's Myra. So that's 10 points for win, and then for woe, the word woe. How many points for that?
5.
Okay, calculate slowly now, Myra. So the double letter on the W applies both for WO and for WIN. So if I just play the
Yeah, both ways.
both
Correct.
ways, yeah. So watch this closely. So the
Oh,
W,
okay.
yeah, W gets doubled as well again because it's on the on the same turn you played it on the double letter, and then WO scores 9. Is that it? Did you make another word there?
Yeah. In.
In, very good, yeah. So nothing special with in. So how many points for the word in, Myra?
2.
2. That's easy. So then you add it all up. That's altogether, how many points is that?
21.
21, yeah. So 21 points. See, that's a good score. Oh, 22. How did we miss that? Where did we? Oh no, the N is also in fact on a double letter score. So the N on the win is also on a double letter score. So do you understand that, Myra? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that needs to be double too. That's actually 11, and then therefore it's 22. Mr. Gopal, you get understand that?
Yeah, yeah. No worries. Yeah, yeah. That's fine.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, you can make win, or you can also make wine because you have two e's. Maybe wine is a bit better. Um, like if, I mean, okay. Now Julius will show you what the best move is. Julius, what's the best move here? It's not too difficult. You should be able to spot it. It's not a bingo, Julius, but what's the best move? It's a big score. It's about 40 points.
Uh, I think apa ya? Hmm, wire in G7.
I think there's a better move. There's a 40-point move. It's not a bingo.
Hmm.
Okay, now this is for like expert players. So this is what you called a four timer. Now in Scrabble, you can score like big. If you play a word covering these two squares, what is the effect of the covering these two squares? By how many points do you multiply that?
That's triple word, right?
Triple word.
Times 6.
But if you cover it both at the same time, how many? By you
Hmm.
multiply it by how
Nine.
much? By 9. Yeah, you multiply it by 9. Okay, now that happens sometimes. For me, it roughly happens every 50 games. I sort of do it. You can score big scores like 150, 120, even 200 sometimes. There's also another way to do that, but you cover the two pink squares. So if you cover the two pink squares, what's the effect of that?
4.
Times it by 4.
Yep.
And that's the best move for this turn, wingier. So,
Okay.
44. If I ask the computer, it will also tell you the same. Yeah, the best move is wingier. Okay, so here, so this is the thing. So Myra, if you're on this program, you can also look at the best moves. After you finish your game, it will show you the best moves. But this is a bit too, yeah, bit too ahead for you guys. But
Sorry, where do you find that best move? You just
yeah,
where
so
it's on the side there?
yeah, this only
Yeah.
happens at the end of the game. So at the end of the game, what you do, the screen will look like this.
Uh,
Okay, at the end of the game. So
okay.
what you do, you
Yeah.
click on analyze. Click on analyze.
Okay, okay,
Okay, and
okay.
then
Fine.
you have to sometimes this analyzer you have to just turn it on here, and then it will show you the best move.
Okay. Okay, okay. Great. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you. Now I'll try that next time.
yeah. Okay,
Okay.
so that's he played Gru. Let's see what the computer played. The computer played. Okay, now again, just like the double letter square, you need to, this theme is not just the second term. You always look for vowels next to, not just the double letter square, all the other colored squares. Those are the like places where you can score the best. Okay, so is there another vowel next to another square here after he had played Gru? Look for vowels.
Yes.
What's the square that's next to a vowel?
E.
The E. Again, you need to try and do something like what you did with win. You play the high scoring consonant on that double letter square, like you did with win. Here as well, what's the high scoring consonant with these letters?
H and V.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to have to try and get one of those there and get it working both ways, like you did with win before.
Both ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, do you have any idea, Mr. Gopal, or
Is
Ah,
HEV a word?
HEV is not a word, but even playing something simple like what can you play there? H and then Mr. Gopal?
EH is there. Yeah, you can play. And then H, and then again W E you will get also if you move downwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
H
So
E H and H E, and you can go further down.
yeah, that's it. So that's enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
even that goes quite well. So EH,
Yeah, that's great.
HE, and WE. So we can calculate the score for this turn. So first we'll calculate EH. So Myra, could you tell me what the score for EH is?
EH.
Hmm.
Um, it is 9.
9. Yeah.
No, not exactly. Try again.
EH.
Hmm.
EH is
Oh, it could be a W.
H is on what color square is that? What? Sorry, it's not written there,
It's a
but
triple, no? It's a triple letter.
triple letter. That's
So
it.
it's
oh
12.
Yeah,
Yeah. 12 plus 1, 13. Yeah.
yeah. So 4 for H and then times 3
Yeah.
because it's on a triple letter, and then you add it all together. That's 13. Okay, good. Okay, so Myra tried.
Suresh, I need to drop off. Thanks a lot.
Okay,
I'll catch you tomorrow.
yeah, please do.
And again,
Yeah, you
yeah,
can come
yeah.
next Saturday as
All
well
right.
for this session. Okay,
Yeah. Next Saturday, I'll plan. Yeah. Accordingly. Thanks so much.
all the
Thanks.
best.
Bye
All the
bye.
best, Gopal. Bye bye.
Take care.
Okay,
Yeah. Bye. Bye. Bye.
and HE. So how much for HE?
HE.
Now,
13.
13, because so when you play, I don't want to play the word there, because if I play it, you will see the score. So EH, and then the E will be played below the H. I don't want to play
ഇതൊന്ന്
it because
ഇറങ്ങണമെങ്കിൽ എങ്ങനെയാ ഇറങ്ങാൻ ഡ്രോപ്പ് ഓഫ്
HE. How many points for HE? Play HE there.
13.
13 as well, yes. So because that's 4 times 3, um, then you add the 1 for that, it's going to be 13. You see the H, twice you got the triple letter on the H. Did you see that? Yeah, 4 times 3 for EH and 4 times 3 for HE. Yeah, do you understand that, Myra?
Yes.
Okay, and then the last word we have to count the score for is WE. So how many points for WE?
5.
5. Okay, so altogether, how many points?
18.
9. And these.
Wait. Myra?
13.
31.
Yeah, 31. Yeah, that's it. So you can see that's a very good way to score. Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, I pigeons in Zoom. Okay, now again, on turn here, again you can do that same thing. Look for vowels next to like premium squares. So, what can you do there here, Myra? Tell me.
O. Use the O.
Mm-hmm. And do what?
Is E F O R T a word?
EF.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
You can
just like we did with HE, what can you do there? Like we did HE here, what can you do here?
F.
F E.
Okay, now how many points for that move?
Mm, F E E T E. Um. It's 28.
Okay, so let's do it one by one. O is 1, F is 4 times 3, and then FE is also 4 times 3. Then E is 1 point, and NE is how many points for NE?
2.
Yeah, it's just 1 and 1. So that's easy. So yeah, you were correct, 28 points. So that's 13 for that. Uh, 13 for that. And then 2. So altogether, how many points is that?
28.
28. Very good. Yeah, so you got that. So look for opportunities like that. Okay.
Okay.
You can do that here as well. What can you do with these letters? And where can you place your high scoring consonant on the board? It's the same place. Is that the same place?
It at guitar.
It's at the same place where you had before, the F, yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
OF
Hmm.
FAME. Fame.
That's it. How many points is that?
Is FAMED a word?
Yeah, that's good as well. Yep, famed is good. Okay, so that's going to score you more because you got the D also, the double letter. So this one's a big one. So let's try and calculate that. So famed. Fame can be a vowel and a verb. So, sorry, a verb and a noun. It could be a noun and a verb. And then so you made famed and off. So how many for famed first?
Famed. 9 over there.
No, tell him one by one.
At FA, it will be 13.
No, you
Yeah.
said famed. No, altogether it's a big word. A is 1. Yep. And then M. How many for M?
Is 3.
And then the E.
1.
And then the D.
6.
Very good. You got it. 2 times 3 because 2 is the score for the letter. And then OF.
1
Mhm.
and
O
what?
times 3. Okay. Good. So
What?
altogether, how many points for the whole 10?
13, 16, 17, 22, 23, 24, 22.
Let's calculate this slowly. That's 12. 1 for A. Oops, sorry. 12 for F. 1 for the A.
13,
13.
16,
Mm-hmm.
17,
Mm-hmm.
23.
23. And OF is 13. And then altogether, how many points?
36.
36. Good. Can you see that?
Yes.
So you have to look for opportunities like that. You can also play fame somewhere else. Where can you play fame somewhere else? Tell me for score more than 30. Yeah, you can score more than 30 again for playing Fame somewhere else. So to play Fame this time, so maybe your mom can also answer this. Have you spotted the spot? You have to do a parallel play.
Come here.
Parallel play. So your mom can answer this one.
I was trying to use the F which is already available, but that's not gonna give me much
Yeah,
score for sure. Yeah.
10 points. Yeah. So there's another
Yeah.
place you can score
No.
about 30 points.
Oh, I found it. I found it.
Very good.
In the guitar area, if you had F with IF, then T with A,
Mm-hmm.
and
Very good,
M with AM.
Yeah, that's it. That's a place. Very good. Okay. So I don't want to type it there. Then it will show the score. I want you to calculate the score for the words. So let's calculate each of the words we are playing there, and then we'll figure out one by one what the score for each word is. So IF, how many points is that?
2. I mean, 5.
Okay, it's 5. Yep, very good. Um, oh, and then TA.
T.
That light red is what?
Double letter.
No.
Double
word.
word. Sorry. Light red. Double word.
Yeah, double word.
T. A. 6. Right? 4. 4.
EA. This was double word, so it should be just two. Two twos are four. TA.
8.
So TA scores you 2, and then you have to double it because it's double letter, and then
Yeah,
all
so
together, so it's 4. Okay, good. And then AM.
2. I mean 4.
AM also is 4 because it's just there's nothing to do there. And then Fame.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 18.
Okay, so yeah, that's right. That's 18 points because that's how many? 9 times 2. That's 18. And then now you have to add everything up. So see if you can add everything and tell me the score, Myra.
Is it 31?
Yeah, 31. Yeah, that's it. So 31. Let's just check also here on the computer. Yeah, 31. Yeah, you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so this is what is called a parallel play. So you play parallel to another word. So for you to do that, you need to know your two-letter words. Very sure of the two-letter words. See, AM and IF are common words, but TA you need to know TA to do that.
Hmm.
Okay?
Do some of the 2-letter words do not have meanings?
No, every word that you study has a meaning, but we play Scrabble in such a way that we ignore the meanings. It's such a sad story. It's language. Every word has a meaning, but what all the Scrabble players do is that when they study all the words, they just say, "I don't care about the meanings. All I need to know is TA." You know. But every word you can go on, just type it on Google, like just to definition. When I also started playing, I didn't care about the meanings, but of late, I've been trying to study the meanings, definition of the word TA.
Kada.
Yeah, it means informal way of saying thank you. So it's like ta, like every single word has a meaning. Like let's get another word we had on the. So I mean that's the thing. If you're interested in language, it'll really help you. Some of them you won't use it every day. some of them are very peculiar. Some of them you even have like Indian words, like vindaloo is a word. Like it's an Indian word, but then they added it because they use it a lot in the English speaking world. Uh, you know what a
Guru.
vindaloo is? Yeah. Do you know what a vindaloo is, Myra?
Mm, no.
Okay, ask your mom to cook it. It's quite tasty. Okay, that's homework for your mom. Okay,
Is it curry?
it's a type of curry. Yeah,
It's
that's right.
Oh,
You have guru, things like that. So yeah, so sometimes they actually. Do you know some French? Are you learning French, Myra?
French? Oh, what?
Because you live in Canada, I just asked you because some parts of Canada you have to learn French. So
Oh, yes.
do you know any French words?
Yes.
Do you know this word in French?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Water.
That's water. Yeah, that's a word in English. They've added it. They've even added the plural of water. You can even play this in English. So yeah, so it can get a bit ridiculous with the meanings, but it's good if you. Yeah.
Is ESCARGOTS a Scrabble word?
Yep. Yep. Even this is a word. I think it's a French word, isn't it?
Yes.
What does it mean? I don't know what it means. What does it mean?
It means snail.
Snail. Wow. Okay. This word is there in this dictionary. They've added it. Okay. So if it's commonly used, they will add it to the like yeah things like amigo, like a French word. Sorry, Spanish word. Those are there as well. So yeah. So you even though there are meanings, I think only like a small percentage of the words you will learn, you will actually use it in your common everyday conversations. Most of them will be very peculiar words, either words from other languages or even words from like science and all of that, which you will learn when you're a bit older. I'm sure your mom wants you to be a doctor. You know, that's what all the Indian parents want their children to be. You will learn those words later on. Like there are some funny words. It helped me because when I was at 15 or 16 years, 14 years, I learned all of these funny medical words. But when I got to university, it helped me because I didn't have to study the words again. You know, so because I already knew them from Scrabble. Okay, so there's a word called serrati. Okay, so serrati is a muscle on your thigh.
Yeah.
But that's a word in Scrabble. So I already knew this word even before I went to learn it for university. So it has its benefits. Yeah, if you should actually try and learn the meanings. For Scrabble, it doesn't help you because it's not going to give you extra points for learning the meanings, but it helps you with your English, you know, so and your vocabulary.
Okay.
Okay, so when by now this is where the triple word square got opened up. The triple word square next to so when you play by, so whenever the triple word square is open, you have to try and make use of the triple word square. Okay, so yeah, that's a very important place to play words as well. So yeah, so he played day, as you can see, day. So that scored a lot of points. Let's see what else is happening here. Okay, again another triple word square. Okay, try and find a word on the triple word square now.
Oh, fine. Okay.
You can either use on top or down.
Or both. Is JOTTED
Yep, that's it.
okay?
Good. Yeah, that's the best move there. Very good. So can you calculate the score for that?
J's here.
Yes.
But then, yeah, it's an easy calculation.
J is 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 14 times. What is
In 3.
14 times? 42.
Yep, I think that's correct. Very good. Yeah, very good. So these are what are called hotspots. So again, like I have a section there on my course. I can show you all the hotspots. So sometimes you get only just one, like the triple word square only, but you can also get them both, like a triple word square and a triple letter square, a double letter square. Okay, let
I
me.
got.
Okay, so he played jetted, which is still good. Jetted is also good, jotted or jetted. Um, See, now this is also a nice little move here. So again, like what you had with Famed and EH, they played OH and then yeah. So so that sort of scores a lot. Okay, so we have a few more minutes. I'll show you like what I do in my like course. Like I have notes, I have worksheets. So for example, like I have these notes on hotspots. Okay, for a player at your level. Um,
What is the highest um, score you got?
I think I scored about 200 points.
The highest I got
How much?
was
That was in the game. That is, it keeps throwing you those puzzles on the app,
Oh, yes.
the
Okay.
Scrabble app, certain puzzles. So it
no
gives you an
on
option.
real game. Real game.
What's your score?
439. I made a waiters. Yeah, वहाँ पर A में
Wow.
from A the triple letter to down to the triple letter.
Wow.
Waiters from which side?
So
Good.
so from the from the triple letter
Mm-hmm.
middle this side triple letter
Yeah.
to the left corner triple letter.
Okay. So we can actually get it on
They
the board here. So I'm guessing it's like here you made a waiters like that.
no,
Or was it not?
it's from 8 to 15.
A8 to
Oh,
A15.
like this. Okay, nice. Okay. Good. Very good. How many points did you score for that, Myra?
About 400, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you might have to score a bit less for that move. I think that's 108. Um,
You're talking about the entire game, Myra. We are talking about just this one word.
Just oh no, then what he said.
okay, but you probably scored like whatever. You probably scored like 400 for that game because if you get a big one like that, you can get so many points for the entire score and for the entire game. So yeah, waiters. Yeah, so that's it. So that's 158 if you play a waiters, because you also get 50 points extra if you play all 7 letters. So that's called a bingo. So if you play, do you know what that means, right? If you play
Yes.
all your letters, you get a bingo. Yeah. So yeah, I mean those sort of things are very rare. This is the thing. I mean, it looks very glamorous and looks very exciting with those big words, but most of Scrabble is actually it's quite just a simple steps. You have to score your 20 points, 30 point score. Those moments will come, but those moments won't come every game. They'll come for you like every 50 games. So you can't bank on getting those moves to win like lots of games. You have to sharpen like the strategies that I'm showing you, like your hotspots, you see. So, like for example, like the hotspots, for example, you use two premium squares. You see, these are like the notes I have for my course. So, if you're on my course, like I have a few students, I can include you, um, yeah, using two premium squares. Okay, so you have the double letter square, double word square. So that's from the pink to a blue. So these are the spots you have the double letter to double word, pink to the blue. So you can play words on those locations, at those locations. You also have double letter to double letter, so you can get two double letters. You can get a triple letter and triple letter. You can get true triple letters. So as you, I don't know whether you can see here on this. I can,
Yes, we can see.
okay, so you can see the two triple letters here with the D and the C device. You get the two triple letters. You also have double letter square to triple word square. So that's what I was telling you before on the triple word square. So this is the triple word square. So the Y on the double letter square will get double first. You can see there 4 times 2 first. When you play copy, so 3 for the C, 1 for the O, 3 for the P, and then 4 times 2 for the Y. And then, yeah, it's not just the 4 points for the Y, it's 4 times 2 because you need a double letter and triple word square hotspot. Okay, so and then you also have triple letter square, double word square. So you can see where renew has been played. So the triple letter square here and the double word square. So you play renew. So you first calculate the score for renew, which is this 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4 times 3 for the W, and then times 2 for the entire score. That's renew 32, and then ER gets you 2, and again 12 for the W because the W is in the double letter, triple letter, and then altogether you get 47 points. See, that's a big score. Okay, and of
Yes.
course I told you the four timer. Yeah, it's called a four timer, 2 times 2. So something like this could be played equation. That's a big score. I didn't give you the score there. I should have given you the score as well.
Um,
Can you calculate the score for
uh,
equation?
I made a word like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's I made snowman.
Snowman, nice, very good. Okay, so yeah, so that times by 4, and of course, like the one you told me, the way you got two direct squares, you can do that as well. So yeah, direct. Now that goes a lot. So yeah, so these are topics I discuss on my course. Um, like on a Saturday, you can join me. We can discuss something. But the thing is, sometimes I have other people joining in, and then today, like it was you and that other guy, the other gentleman from India, and you two were at the same level, so I could discuss with you two. But sometimes I do things with advanced players, um, really advanced players. So yeah, so you can join me on Saturday, and also you can join me on Sundays as well. Sundays, um, you're at the same time as New York, right? You're on the East Coast time
Yes.
okay. Yeah, so at 6:30 to 9:30 again, I'll be playing 6 games on this tournament. So register on Google's, and then you can use that link. It's on the email as well. If you click on that link on the email, it'll take you to that page, my tournament page, and then I'll pair you up with someone. We have players from different abilities, so don't worry. I won't give you someone really good. Like I will pair you up with a player at your same level, and so.
Myra's ID is Queen Maiden. I can type in here in the
Oh, brilliant.
chat.
Okay.
One second. Where's the chat? Oh, it's
Right.
here.
Let me type.
So what you do is you have to get used to the controls there on Google's. Yeah, you have to learn how to start a game. The best way is actually to pick a person who wants to play with you. So when you just open up Google's, they would have already, like, players would all see this person wants to play. But be careful, don't choose this dictionary. Be careful of the dictionary, because people also play sometimes in German or even in like other languages. So be careful, don't choose those languages. For you,
So how do you know? Sorry, if you
yeah,
can go back. Oh, it just went off.
that's okay.
NWL 23, I remember.
That's it.
So
Yeah.
how do you know?
Yeah. So for your dictionary, you're playing the international dictionary, you will have to look for CSW 21. That is your dictionary. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Um,
What does that stand for?
that stands for Collins Scrabble words. Collins is the name of the dictionary. Okay.
Okay.
So now nobody wants to, like, nobody has offered a game here, so I can't choose. But you can also say play computer. So if you're bored, you can just keep playing the computer, but choose the level. So you choose the beginner level, yeah, beginner to play against the
Okay.
computer, and choose again. You have all these dictionaries. You can see all these other dictionaries: Polish, Norwegian, French. But choose. This is also English, North American, but North America is a bit funny. That dictionary has very less, few. It has less words than the international dictionary. Okay, so there are like people from US and Canada, maybe they will want you to play with that, but you will get, like, when you play a word which is in the international dictionary, they will challenge you and you will lose the turn because it's not in this dictionary. So better to play on the CSW, which is the main one. You can see. And the challenge rule, I think for now, play with void. Like, you can just play any word. There's no risk of being challenged. The usual thing is 5 points, but you play with void because you're learning. That's the best way to play. And choose the number of minutes you want for yourself, 15 or 20 or 25. I mean, start with 25 or 30 because you're learning. Most players play with 15. Like at the tournament, we'll play, like tomorrow, we'll play with 15 minutes each. And yeah, these are not really important. I mean, rated is good, having this on. So you can choose, like, yeah, choose the beginner. Yeah, so the other player from India, he was playing the beginner, okay, level, okay, and then you can play the computer. Or if you want to make it more interesting, you can say create game, and then yeah, you choose the same like levels, but also you have to figure out what rating band. A lot of information to take in, so I don't want to confuse you. I think for starters, basically, if someone offers a game, just play them. Like, again, there's a rating. Like, you should be playing players under 1,500 or 1,600 even. 1,700 maximum. Okay, players rated at that rating bracket. Or else, if you play someone really high, so look for players like 1,600, 1,500. I am recording this video, so I should be able to put this up in about a day. I'll send you the link so that you have a record of this. Yeah, so
How long will it take for her to have her own rating?
the moment she plays someone, she will have a rating. You know,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So
What's like a not like a master level rating, but for a beginner or a good level rating, what should be the score for her?
yeah, like 1,400, like 1,500, you should. I mean, you will start off with 1,300, but 1,400 is good. 1,500 is good. Um, like, like I have two sections. Like in the tournament, rated players below 1,700, they play amongst themselves because that's like the cutoff point. I feel like before you become a really serious Scrabble player. So, like for example, I have two classes. Like the class I'm going to do soon, like both the boys there, they are rated above 1,950, almost 2,000. That's reaching, like, competitive level. Like the boy who's 1,950, he's like, he played the Malaysian Championships. He's third in Malaysia, under 15. So and the other boy is also he's also 13. He's my classmate's son. He's also 2,100. He's in fact 2,100. Recently he improved. So he's playing in the World Youth Championships in Sri Lanka. So, but it'll take your time. Don't no pressure. Like it's a
No, no, I'm
fun.
just asking for knowledge,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what kind of rating
It's a it's a
is
it's a
good.
fun activity. You enjoy this. This is not something. Yeah. So you have people will have to improve at their own pace and yeah, step by step. I mean, you're only 11. You're doing so well. So just step by step. Um, improve by 50 points each 50 points, one 550, one 600. It's going to take time. Okay, so yeah, like the boy from Malaysia, like he started off last year with 1 700, and then yeah, within a year, gradual progress, you improve gradually. So
What's your rating?
I hover between 2200 to 2300. So
Wow.
like that's
You've
like
been playing from a long time?
yeah, 27 years. I'm quite old actually. I'm 40. I started playing when I was 14, so almost 40 years now. Yeah, 28 years. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, so,
Okay.
yeah, join us tomorrow. And I think the little boy he will have to learn the basics himself. And usually, when I teach like students, I usually say 8 and above. Only I'll take someone who's like 8 or 7 if they're like a prodigy, if their language skills are really good, or else you're just putting unnecessary pressure on a young kid. So
Yeah.
usually like 8 years is good. I have to check still. I mean, in Sri Lanka, 8 years is too young because English is not their first language. So I would have usually it's 9 or 10, But in Canada, in USA, it's English is their first language. I mean, I taught Scrabble in England as well. 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds usually can manage. So um, yeah, so yeah, join us tomorrow, and
Sure.
you can join us on
Uh,
Saturday.
what
Yeah,
what time Sri Lankan time you mentioned?
6:30 a.m. in the morning
Okay.
for you. 6:30 to 9:30. You don't have to play all 6 games. You can play two. You can play three. You can come at
Oh,
six.
you telling me my time, 6:30 to 9:30.
Yeah, in the morning. Yeah,
Oh,
Sunday. Yeah, for you.
okay. Okay. That's what. Okay. Sunday early morning,
Yeah,
6:30 to 9:30 between. Okay.
yeah.
Perfect.
You don't have to play all 6. You can play 2. You can play 3. You can come in even at 7:30. I made it flexible. It is a tournament, but then we collect the results over 4 or 5 weeks in a month, and we figure out who. You will see when you click on that link for the tournament. You have the ratings, the results. Like I can show you. Um, so you don't have to play all 6. So there is some flexibility there. So yeah, so this is the tournament room. Yeah, as you can see, these are the players who have played the last month in June. Some have played 20, 22. June we had 5 Sundays, so we could have played 30 if someone had wanted to play 30. But people come at different times. Sometimes they want to play less. I played 19. Because I direct, I don't actually play all the time. I only play when there's odd numbers. But even then, I played 19. Yeah, so you just let me know on the chat. I want to play. Like when you come in this chat, you just say, "Hello, Myra here. I want to play today." And then also, it's very important that you let me know when you want to leave, because I assume everyone is playing if they come in all the games. But sometimes people leave early. It'll be helpful if you let me know, like just like when you're playing the game before I create the draws, that you let me know I'm leaving after this game, or even while you're playing, if you let me know 10 minutes before the next round starts I'm leaving, then I won't include you. So
Yeah.
yeah, so you can also play. You can also create an account. Everyone can play here.
Great one. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Yeah. So we'll see you probably Sunday morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all the
All
best.
right.
Okay, bye bye.
Thank you. Take care.